Good morning, sixth grade, 11 a.m. How we doing?
Good.
Greet you all. We got 23 students on today. Good morning, Esther, Jalen, Jazzy, Anthony R, Allison P. Oh, hold on a second. Somebody popped in. Good morning, Jameer. Good morning, Anthony Modesto. Good morning, Byron, Daniela, Darren, Ibrahima. Read the chat. Cameras must be on or you're not getting credit. Good morning, Nikel. Good morning, Darren. Good morning, Gilberto. Good morning, Haley Rojas. Good morning, Jacob. Good morning, Jameer, Janaea, Jazzy, Kamaya, Kayaja. Whew, we got to take a breather there. Good morning, Mercedes, Nathan, Nikel, Taris, Tirzelli, Demi. Thank you so much, the 24 of you, for showing up now. Today, it is Friday, June 12th of 2020. We're going to review the 5 practice problems, and then we're going to review the assessment. So I'm just going to get started. Okay, and good morning, Carlton, who's on, so I was at 26. So the first person to come off mute is actually going to be, I'm going to have Taris come off mute, and I'm going to have Tirzelli come off mute. I'm going to present to the screen for you what we're looking at so that there is no issues. Let me just pull it up. Let me go into my Google Drive, folks, to pull up today's lovely, let me go to the Google Drive so I can get today's work. Okay. Remember, I need the work today, but before 5 o'clock, hold on. I suggest that you give it to me after this class is over. It doesn't take that long to take pictures. That way I'm off your back, because if I do not get it, you will be getting emails and phone calls from me. All right, we're going to actually get started. So, Taris, can you read Friday, June 12, 2020, the learning target, please?
I can solve multi-step problems involving addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division of integers, rational numbers, and apply to real-world situations.
Good. Okay. Who is that? That was Taris? Taris, that was you. Tirzelli, can you read the lesson notes where it says, today, scholars? Tirzelli. Tirzelli. Where'd you go, Tirzelli?
What?
Can you read where it says today's scholars on my screen?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you read the paragraph, please?
Today's scholars will review how to solve multi-step problems involving addition, subtraction, multiplication, division of integer and rational numbers and apply to real-world situations. This is including 7th grade math. Please refer to the chart below to assess you.
All right, let's look at these rules real quick for integer rules. So, all right, go back on mute because it's very noisy right now. Ibrahima.
Yes.
Hey, bud. All right, can you read me the addition rules real quick? What do we do?
Like signs, use common sign. -4 plus -6 equals -10. Different signs, subtract and use sign up higher. +5 plus -2 equals 3.
Okay. Now, can you read me subtraction? What does it say for subtraction?
Subtraction. Rewrite by adding the opposite, then follow the rules for addition. -5 minus +3. -5 plus -3 equals -8.
Okay, so remember when you're adding integers with the same rules, guys, we keep the sign when they're the same and we add different signs, sign of the higher number, and subtract. And for subtraction, we use KCC. Sorry about that. All right, I don't know who this person is, but I just unmuted you. So whoever has like the ceiling with their leg up, I think it's Anthony Modesto. Better yet, I don't know who that is. So I'm going to call Gilberto because I see his face right now. Gilberto, unmute yourself and read me the multiplication and division rules quickly.
What?
The multiplication, we read it, positive times a positive equal positive. You see it, multiplication on my screen?
Okay, wait,
Yeah.
so addition or subtraction?
We're on addition is multiplication. Read that.
The like signs use common signs.
No, wait,
Different signs.
wait, hold on, Gilberto, I don't mean to interrupt you. Underneath it says multiplication. So it says multiplication. It says a positive times a positive is a positive. Do you see where I'm at? Allison, help Gilberto out.
Am I doing a multiplication?
Yes.
Positive times positive equals positive. Negative times negative equals positive. Positive times negative equals
Negative.
negative. And negative times positive equals positive.
Okay, all I should be on here, presented with your incoming screen. I need you to change the last 4 to negatives because there was a mistake. So if you look, there's red squares with yellow marks. Please change that. The same rules apply for division. Same signs, they give you positive. Different signs give you negative. We're going to move on now to get started to the work because we're going to do this quickly because I want to try to be done quickly. All right, let's do number 1. The first person to read number 1 is going to be Byron. Unmute yourself. Byron, you need
Hold up.
Okay. Okay, Kayeja, can you read problem 1, page 2 on the board for me?
Okay. Over 10 months, Jameer wrote 10 checks for a total of $647.75 to pay for his cable TV service. His cable bill is the same amount each month. What is the change in Jameer's bank account each month to pay for cable?
All right. So, Kayeja, 10 checks is how much money? What's the total for 10 checks?
$647.75.
Right. Now, if it's a total amount and we're paying it each month, would that be a positive or negative number? Time out. There's a lot of noise right now and I can't concentrate. So if there's a total of 10 checks, how much money is that, Kayeja?
Negative.
Huh?
Negative.
Negative. So on number 1, on step 1, we're going to write negative $647.75. So please write that down. Negative Demelisa, negative $647.75. We're on page 2 if you just walked in. All right. Now, how are we going to write an equation? We know that we have 10 checks that equal a total amount of negative $647.75. So what am I going to do with the 10 in order to get to my answer? Am I going to add or multiply, Allison? Or Kayeja?
Multiply.
Multiply. So we're going to write, okay, wait a minute. I'm very confused right now why I don't have anything on the screen. So hold on, let me just catch up. I thought it was written there. So negative 647.75 is what's going to be on that line. On the next line, we're now going to have an equation. You said that we are going to multiply. So I'm going to write over here. All right, let me just move this up so I can write. I'm going to multiply 10, okay? 10m is equal to negative 647, 10m equals negative 647.75. I don't care what variable you have. You can have A, B, C, D, E, F. It does not matter. It doesn't matter what variable, as long as you show you are multiplying to get $647.75. I'm cool with that. Now, I got Kayeja and Allison unmuted right now. Ladies, is it going to be a positive integer or a negative? When I divide a negative by a positive, what is it going to be? Somebody. What?
Positive.
Not positive. Try again.
Negative.
Negative. So you're going to circle negative. The solution will be a negative answer. okay? We're gonna have a negative solution. So we're gonna annotate or circle. Okay, I know it's not 100%, I'm sorry. That. I'm erasing this in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Because I need to now show you something else. All right, let's look at it, what we got here. To find the quotient, we are going to do what operation, Allison? The quotient is what operation? Division, right? So we're going to divide, oops, we're going to actually divide $647.75 by 10. So when we divide negative, oops, let me get a text box. I thought I wrote it in here. Okay, when we get this box, negative $647.75 divided by 10, we're going to arrive at this amount, which is going to be negative 600. It's going to be $64.75 is actually going to be the answer. Negative $64.775. Now, we know that he clearly withdrew negative $64.775, but when we deal with money, this is really important. When we deal with money, folks, all right, we go to the hundredths place, which is 2 places after the decimal. So that means if you wanted to actually round, you go to the next place value, it's 5 or more, which means you raise the score. So technically, if you round now, it's $64.78. About, you're gonna pay about an extra 5 cents for 10 checks, which is gonna be an extra 50 cents. Stop writing on my screen right now. I only have 1 student that's writing. That student helped me at 8. I know who that is. Okay, Hector, you're gonna read me the next question, Hector. So the answer is negative $64.78 each month times 10 is going to give you 5 cents more than this amount of $647.75. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next one. All right, Hector. Hector 1. Please read me number 2 quickly. We're gonna move on. This is a pretty fast one.
What is minus 7? What is minus 7 and 5/12 written as a decimal?
All right, so the first off is that we want to know, when we have a fraction here, Hector, what operation is that? A fraction is what operation?
Division.
Okay, so write this down. Write these notes down that I'm typing up in blue right now. A fraction is division. So I need to divide 5, which is my numerator, by 12, which is my denominator, to get the decimal, which is going to be less than 1. So on your calculators, because in 7th grade, if you were in school right now and we were doing this, you would have a calculator in front of you. You're going to hit 5 divided by 12, and you're going to get a decimal, which is 0. What, Hector?
Yes, I've been telling you that we.
Hector. So when
Yes, I'm still here.
okay, so a fraction is division. Look at the blue writing. So when you divide 5 by 12, Hector, do you know what we get?
Hold on, I need to get my calculator. So you said 5 divided by 12, right?
Yes, sir.
0.4166.
Okay, so we have 5 6s and a 7, which means now, Hector, and the rest of you on here, because there's 31 of you, which answer choice has that decimal? Because the negative 7 is going to stay there, and I'm just going to add the decimal. Which answer choice should we?
47.
What?
28.
What? What answer has that those decimals that you just said?
It's C.
C.
Fraction.
So it's gonna be C, guys. The green check mark. You need to have the work that I told you to write, and the fraction on the conversion line is spelt wrong. I didn't write that. Someone wrote that for me. Okay, we're gonna move on. In 3, very simple to write. In 2, this is gonna be a short class. We're gonna go over the assessment after. So go back on mute. 1, 0. I'm gonna come back and share my screen in a second. Jazzy, I see your hand. It was just very hard to find you. So, where are you, Jazzy? Okay, Jazzy, you're gonna stay unmuted. The rest of you will all go back on mute. Okay, there's just a lot of background noise. Haley, you're gonna read the next problem. I'm gonna go back and share my screen. Haley, you're after Jazzy. All right, Haley, so if it's quiet where you are, you can unmute yourself and stay silent. That way you can read right after her. All right, let's look at now problem 3, Jazzy. Can you read it for us, please?
Find the total length of the wall, which is 120 3/4 minus 32 1/2. Here,
Right.
convert.
I'm sorry, Jazzy, I cut you off. I'm sorry, keep going.
Yeah, convert the fraction to decimals and then subtract to find the difference.
All right, so Debbie, I'm gonna take over on this problem. So we have 120 3/4, Jazzy. So we know that a fraction is what operation?
Division.
But so how are we gonna figure out what 3/4 is as a decimal? What are we gonna do?
Divide.
Divide 3 by 4. If you have 3/4, how much money do you have, Jazzy?
75 cents.
Good, so write this down, 0.75. So now this is 120.75. Write that down. Anytime you guys see a fraction, it's a rational number written with the numerator and denominator, you need to convert it to a decimal. We've been talking about that all year now. Now, Jazzy, if I have 1/2, which is the same as 2/4, how much money is that?
50 cents.
Good, so 0.5 or 0.50. We're gonna say 0.50 just to make it same placeholders. So now, this is actually gonna be 32.50. You follow me so far? Jazzy? Okay. Difference, what operation is the difference?
Subtraction.
Now, subtraction. Now, we know that when we are subtracting, you have to use what 3 letters for integers? What do we do when we're subtracting integers? What's the,
ACC.
good, we're gonna write KCC here. So now we're gonna write 120, we're gonna convert the fraction to decimals. So 3/4 is 0.75 minus, I'm gonna put in parentheses, 32.5 is a positive number. Equals some number. Now we're gonna keep the first, Jazzy, take over now. What happens to the subtraction?
So, 120.75 stays the same. The subtraction turns into addition, and 320.50 turns into negative 32.50.
Okay, so now Jazzy, are the signs the same or different?
Different.
The signs are different. What does the rule state to do on page 1?
For different signs, you have to subtract and use the sign of the higher number.
Okay, so what's numbers higher, 120 or 32?
120.
So it's positive what? What's 120.75 minus 32.50 equal to?
Hold
That's
on.
decimal. So what you guys are doing now is you're doing 120.75 technically minus 32.50. That's what you're doing. Equals negative, equals what? Positive, what?
It's 88.25.
Okay, guys, we're almost done. We clearly see that we have a decimal and the answer is in a fraction format. So clearly we already know that what has to be the answer, already looking at the whole number.
B.
So right, because when you have 25, it's the same as 1/4. So we're gonna pick on our paper, we're gonna write choice B is the answer. And we know that A is wrong, C is wrong, and D is wrong. Okay, there's how you show your work. Again, you get to use a calculator. So again, the answer would be choice B, and I'm going to mark it up with a green check mark so you can physically see it. We have 2 more problems to do here. We're going to go over the weekly assessment, and then you're free to go. And make sure I get the work by before 5 today. I suggest you give it to me after this call. I suggest you screenshot it and send it, because if I don't have the work, you're going to be hearing from me with emails and phone calls. Any work that you're missing as well, because I sent out lots of emails last week, and some people gave work and others just did not. All right. We are now officially done with that problem. We're going to move on to number 4. So number 4 was Haley. I asked Haley to come off mute. Haley, can you please read me problem 4, kiddo? Haley? I guess I got to stop the screen again. Where's she at? Haley? Haley Rojas? Haley Rojas?
Hi.
All right. Hi, sweetie. Okay, I'm going to share my screen now. You're going to read me number 4 right on my screen. Look on my screen.
The 6 a.m. temperature for what's the thing?
4 consecutive, that means one day after another.
1 consecutive days in the town of Lincoln
Of Lincoln, yep.
were 12.1 degrees Celsius and negative 7.8 degrees Celsius and negative 14.3 degrees Celsius and negative 7.2 degrees Celsius. What is the sum of these 4 temperatures?
All right, so the sum is what operation? Haley, when you have to find the sum, what operation is that?
Subtraction?
That's actually difference. What's the opposite of subtraction, Haley?
Addition.
Addition. Okay, so I'm going to take over from here for a second. So we got, hold on a second. We got, all right, here we go. We got this. We have to now physically add. Hold on a second, I have to stop this for a second. All right, let me try this again because something happened here. Hold on, let me X this out and try one last time. Here we go. All right, so sum, Haley, we're gonna add all these numbers up. We're gonna add negative 12.1 plus, we're gonna add negative 7.8 plus, we're gonna add negative 14.3, and we're gonna add negative, what is it, 7.2 is equal to some number. Now, Haley, what do you notice about the signs? Are they the same or different? Are they same or different? The same signs means I add, and I add, and I'm going to keep the sign. So I'm going to keep the negative, and I'm going to add 12.1 plus 7.8 plus 14.3 plus 7.2. I'm going to add 12.1. So I'm just going to take the negative away for a second. So I'm going to do, so let me just move this bar up here so I have more space. All right. So we're going to add 12.1. We're going to line up our decimals to 7.8. So 7.8. We're then going to add up 14.3, and then we are going to add up over here. I'm going to write 7.2. Now, we're going to add these up. Okay, so here's what we got. We're going to put the plus sign. Now, 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 8, 11. 11 plus 4, 3 is 4. Oh, wait, hold on. It's not going to let me do that. I have to write this away. And now I got to go back to, give me 1 second because I got to change the pen. I now got to change to right. All right, that's perfect. So this is a 4. I put down the 4. and I'm going to bring up the 1. 1 plus 7 is 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 7 is 17. Plus 4 is 21. So now this is a dot. So I have now 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. Remember, we said the same sign was negative, so it's negative 41.14, which is going to be choice A. That is the answer. So the sum, the person's going to write negative 41.4 on the line. All right, I'm going to leave this up for the next 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And now, listen, you got to focus on the work, so stop typing in the chat because it's distracting. Focus on what you need to do. Part of getting your grade is being focused and paying attention to the work, not having side conversations in the box that aren't related to what I say. Done. Okay, moving on. We got one more. All right, one more. Problem 5. And that's going to be, I'm going to call out your name. If your name is called, you're reading the problem. Let me go to my chat, see who's been chatting a lot. Let's see. We're going to have Hector David. Can you unmute yourself? If not, I'm going to come over there. Let me see where you're at. I saw you on here. Hector David? Where are you, Hector David? Hector David, I saw you. Where are you? Maybe not. All right, Carlton. Let's unmute you, Carlton. Unmute yourself. Carlton.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let me share my screen.
Okay.
Oh, it's very noisy. Ooh. All right, Carlton, read me problem 5, which is right in front of you, please.
Aiden withdrew $45 from her savings account. He used his debit card, bank card, to buy groceries for $30.15. What is the total amount Aiden took out of his account?
Okay, I'm going to do this problem, so let me just type in here. Withdrawal. Carlton, if you're withdrawing, that means you're taking money out. Is that a positive or negative number?
That is taking money out. That means that's a negative.
Okay, so we're going to write withdrawal equal negative on our paper. We're going to write minus $45.
Yep.
Now, if you spend money to buy groceries, if you're buying groceries, you now purchase. Another word for buy is purchase. Purchase means buy. Is that negative or positive, Carlton?
That's negative.
All right, negative. Negative. Now, I'm going to show you over here what we're going to do. All right, good. Stop it right there. The solution, negative $45 minus $30.15 is equal to what, Carlton?
Wait, say that again?
So look at the solution. You got $45 and you're taking away $30.15. How much money now do you have left from the money you took from the bank?
You have hold on. I think. Wait, you can hear me?
Yes.
My thing just turned off. Hold on.
So when you subtract $45 from $30.15, guys, you're going to get $14.89, Carlton, right?
Yes.
Now we're not done because now we want to check to show. Oof, wait a minute, Demi. Hold on, Demi. Why is there a 9? That should be a 5 there. Listen, the solution, all right, is this. The solution should be negative $45 minus I'm gonna take over here, $30 just for a second, minus $30.15 is equal to $14.85. Oof, my goodness, I really cannot type today. It's $14.85. Now, I want to actually check to show that my solution, which is my answer of $14.85 plus $30.15 is equal to the negative money that I took out, which is negative $45. So now I need to check that work. So I'm going to check my work. I'm going to check. And I'm going to check by doing this. I'm going to take over from here. $30.15. Okay, dollar sign. I'm going to put 14.85. Now I'm going to add a line, and I'm going to show that I'm actually physically going to be adding these up. I know the line's a little crooked. I'm sorry. 5 and 5 make 10. Put down the 0. I did it again. Oh, Lord, help me. I'm never going to get this down. All right, here we go. So now this is 0. I'm going to carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 8 is 10. Put down the 0 here. Put down the decimal. And I'm going to carry a 1 here. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. And 4 and 1 make 4. So it's $45. So therefore, what I can give myself is a big fat green, oh man, a big fat green check mark to show that the answer has to be choice B of $14.85. Okay, you got to know what Joel purchased, buy, spent. You got to know what that is. All right. So we're going to take this away in 5, in 4, in 3, and 2. And again, if you missed a page, you can go back to the video that was posted earlier around 9 o'clock this morning, and you can get everything that you need. All right. So at this point, this is what we're coming to a consensus on now. Okay. This page 6 is an extension. It's actually extra credit, which means you're going to try that on your own. Now, would you like to go over the assessment? If you would like to go over the assessment, give me a thumbs up with the emoji. It looks like mine. If you do not want to go over the assessment, then what you're going to be asked to do is you're going to be asked to leave and submit me this work. But if you would like to go over the assessment, I suggest some of you stay. That probably would be helpful. If you are going to leave, we're not leaving yet because we're going to take a picture first.